What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 96 of the Monday Night War Save. I am Chat Talks, and joining me is the man who I thought was my best friend, Jmack Gaming.
Hello, everybody. There's going to be an application link down in the description for my new best friend, and feel free to fill it out. Yeah. So with that taken care of.
With that being said, let's just get through this Nitro.
Let's run this show.
All right. So, the first pre-show match of the night. The Hardy Boys defeated the Dudley Boys in 7:47 when Jeff Hardy defeated Devon with a Texas Cloverleaf. Because if there's one thing Jeff Hardy's known for, it's his submission skills. So, great. Got a 66.
So the Hardy Boys defeating the former tag team champions, the Dudleys, on the pre-show.
Correct.
Matt Hardy was the weak link, by the way.
Oh, man. I bet he wishes he could delete that performance.
Man, that joke should go to...
That joke was obsolete, would you say?
And a pre-show about that had decent wrestling and not much heat. La Parka pins Rey Mysterio with a Sky Twister press. The fuck is that? We had Kidman run in and attack Ray Jr.
Oh, man, the number one contender getting attacked by La Parka.
No, the number one contender getting attacked by Kidman.
Yeah, but losing to La Parka, I meant to say.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Sorry, finding out that you don't really care about me has really rattled my brain.
Shut up.
All right, and then our pre-show main event. Because I wanted to get them on the card, Chris Jericho defeats Dean Malenko with the Lion Tamer and got a 75.
Nice.
Beautiful. That'll probably do better than some of the matches on the actual card, but whatever. All right, so we go down to the ring. The Big Show talks about how he won a number one contenders match at the pay-per-view, and it is now going to be him taking on the Macho Man. And he says the Big Show is going to destroy Randy Savage and win what is rightfully his, the WCW title. Randy Savage comes down the ring and says, "Oh, no. Big Show, you're not going to beat the Macho Man Randy Savage because Macho Man is on a whole different level, yeah. And Macho Man is going to beat you just like I beat Bret Hart, just like I beat Hulk Hogan, just like I've done everything, oh yeah." And the Big Show says, well, he spoke to Bischoff, and Bischoff said that he has allowed him to pick Randy Savage's opponent this week to try to soften him up. It just can't be Big Show. And Randy says, well, what a coincidence, because Larry Zbyszko said I could pick an opponent for you to wrestle tonight, yeah, and it just can't be me. Oh, but if it was me, brother, I'd give you that elbow right from the top rope, oh yeah. And he says, Randy Savage, you're going to go take on my friend Scott Steiner. And Scott Steiner comes down to the ring and starts our first contest of the show. In an exceptional match, Randy Savage defeated Scott Steiner in 11:43 by pinfall. Savage and Elizabeth have great chemistry. Oh, thank you. I knew that already. All right. Good match.
Nice.
Good way to open the show.
Steiner has a gimmick that's getting stale.
Oh, no. Alrighty.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
After that match, we go to a segment where Chef Psychosis is having a waffle. Chef Psychosis is having a pancake stand, making pancakes, and with Bobby eating pancakes standing right beside him. They then see Jushin Thunder Liger making waffles because they said backstage before the show started that he had a waffle stand, and they both look at each other, and Bobby Eaton says, we got something here. Maybe we should take your waffles and your pancakes, put them together, or almost like a club. We can make like a breakfast club. Yeah, the breakfast club. and then the Barbarian and Meng look at him and goes, "That is just stupid. All right, and we don't like stupid things here in WCW. So how about the Breakfast Club get in the ring and we'll destroy you?" And Bobby Eaton looks at him and says, "Listen, all right. The breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So we'll see you out there." All right, which sets up The tag team match between the Breakfast Club and the Faces of Fear. And then about that, decent wrestling, but not much heat. Because it doesn't take, because you know, they like their breakfast cold, apparently, from the Faces of Fear. The Breakfast Club defeated the Faces of Fear in 10:01 when Jushin Liger defeated Meng by pinfall with a Liger bomb. Nice. Perfect. Chef Psychosis was head and shoulders above everybody else.
Yep.
Perfect. And then, so, Ahmed got injured at the pay-per-view, and therefore he is stripped of the U.S. Championship. We are going to crown a new U.S. champion this month at Halloween Havoc, and we're going to do that by having a little mini tournament. And this is the first match of the tournament. And in a decent match, Raven defeated Big Daddy V with a pile driver. So...
No way Raven hit Big Daddy V with a...
You hit him with a pile driver, brother.
Pile driver.
Pile drive that big fat piece of shit all the way to the ring.
All right. So,
we go to our tag team match that was put off due to Benoit and Ric Flair being injured. They come down to the ring. Ric Flair says, Sunday we were taken out before our tag team match. We may not have been able to win back the titles, but that's okay because Chris Benoit and myself are ready. I'm going to avenge my former tag team partner Booker T in the Book of Flair, and we are going to win the tag team titles. Me and my former horseman friend Chris Benoit. Woo! Because to be the man, you gotta beat the man, and we are going to beat whatever man wants a piece of us and win those tag team titles. And then all of a sudden, Harlem Heat's music plays, and Ric Flair is stunned. Booker T comes out. Stevie Ray comes out, and they just start jumping. And they jump from behind. Booker T hits Ric Flair with a bookend. Stevie Ray hits Chris Benoit with whatever Stevie Ray does. And then Booker T pins Ric Flair. And the Harlem Heat become the WCW Tag Team Champions.
Damn.
And the crowd is stunned. The crowd doesn't know what happened. Booker T and Stevie Ray grab a microphone.
Oh.
Sucker! You all look shocked. I don't know why you look shocked. Booker T, Stevie Ray, we're sick and tired of not getting what we deserve. Stevie Ray, my brother, was doing nothing backstage, sitting and catering. Me, Booker T, I should have been the main event. I should be getting those title shots. And instead, I was doing nothing, floundering. Booker T, sucker, I've had enough. So Ahmed called me and my brother and said, we're starting a movement. We are starting a new nation. And Harlem Heat, we signed right up. So sucker, can you dig that? Ric Flair, it was nice. It was fun to know you. But sucker, Harlem Heat and the nation, we're running rapid on WCW. And then they pick Ric Flair back up and get him another Booker, another Booker, that scissor kick he does. The what I don't know what it's called. The Booker T scissor kick. Yeah. Yeah. And then there's a spinneroonie. And then kisses the tag team titles.
I thought you were going to say kisses Ric Flair.
Kisses Ric Flair right on his succulent lips. All right. Next segment.
Oh boy.
And about that, great wrestling and good heat, Goldberg defeated Alex Wright in 10:08 with a spear and makes defense number 7 of the WCW World Television title.
With a lack of psychology on display.
That's okay. I still got an 80. God. And then Goldberg gets attacked by Lex Luger and Sid Vicious. And they challenge Goldberg to a television title match.
Oh boy.
All right, so Sylvester Stallone comes down to the ring and he says, me and Scott Hall defeated Hogan and Nash at the pay-per-view, and I'm happy we won. It was fun tagging with Scott, but I'm not satisfied until I get my match against, now Horace Hogan, Hulk Hogan. I want Hulk Hogan in that ring with me, and I want to knock him out. And then Horace Hogan comes down to the ring with Hulk Hogan's music, and Horace says, I bet you weren't expecting that. And then he says, listen, you want to challenge my uncle Hulk, but my uncle's a busy man, all right? He's got things, he's in movies. Have you ever been in a movie, Sylvester Stallone? I don't think you have. Sylvester, like, looks at him like he's a fucking idiot, and he's just like, you see, my dad, or my dad, my uncle, my uncle Hulk. My dad. My uncle is just, dude, doesn't have time for the likes of you, all right? So when he decides to grace you with his presence, then and only then will you get your match. But in the meantime, you shouldn't be worried about my uncle. You should be worried about a man who is like an uncle to me, my friend Kevin Nash. And Kevin Nash comes out, too sweets Horace, and says, you know, Sylvester, I don't like you, and ever since you cost me an opportunity at the world title, you've been in my crosshairs, all right? And, you know, you may have beaten me at the pay-per-view, but you had Scott Hall helping you. And, you know, I can beat Scott Hall any day of the week, all right? But when I have to be worried about protecting my partner, my best friend, you know, I got caught off guard. But how about this, Sylvester? I'm the one making the challenge here, not you. How about at Halloween Havoc, it is Sylvester Stallone versus Kevin Nash, 1-on-1.
Whoa.
Sylvester Stallone looks at him and says, Kevin, if you want to fight me, I've got no problem fighting you. I'd gladly fight you. But I don't want, and he looks at Horace Hogan, I don't want this guy to interfere in the match. And I don't want any of your NWO guys to fight in the match. And I doubt Hulk Hogan's going to get involved. So how about this? To stop any unnecessary interference, how about you fight me in a cage? Kevin Nash says, listen, all right, this was my challenge. I call the shots, and there will be no steel cage, all right? We will fight one-on-one in the open where anyone can run in. That's the way Kevin Nash likes it. And then he says, and it just so happened, you know, I happen to be best friends with the guy who makes the matches around here, and you have a match right now against Horace Hogan.
Horace Hogan.
So Kevin Nash runs out of the ring, and in 1:05, Sylvester Stallone defeats Hogan with a rocky right hand, and then runs after Kevin Nash, but Kevin Nash is already gone. He ran backstage. That's the end of that. So then, and about that decent wrestling, but not much heat, Yuji Nagata defeated Steven Regal with an exploder. It makes defense number 1. The WCW Global title. Yuji Nagata then is his attention is toward to the Titantron, where he sees Diamond Dallas Page, and he says, Yuji, I helped you win at the pay-per-view, so I think it's only fair that I am the guy who is next in line for a shot. So how about Yuji Nagata versus, and then Eddie Guerrero jumps in.
Oh, fuck, my bad.
That's okay. Eddie Guerrero jumps Diamond Dallas Page and just starts just beating the shit out of Diamond Dallas. Eddie Guerrero picks him up, starts throwing his head into the wall, and then just kicks him in the gut, and then starts punching him. Eddie Guerrero says, "You're the one. You deserve the shot," and then just like throws him into the wall and just starts fighting him. He then takes Diamond Dallas Page's head and sees it gushing blood and says, I am the one who deserves that championship match. I am the one that made the global championship relevant, and I am the one who was unjustly screwed out of my title. And he just lays down Diamond Dallas, who just lays there and says, Yuji, I am the one who's getting his opportunity. I am the one who's getting my match, and I want it in 3 weeks. You versus me. Episode 100 of the Monday Night Wars. Yuji Nagata versus Eddie Guerrero for the global title.
Damn.
And then he says, and Diamond Dallas, just so I know you won't be making an appearance he then takes Eddie Guerrero, or he takes Diamond Dallas and says, "Follow me." And then the Titantron follows Eddie Guerrero as he's walking with Diamond Dallas. He goes outside to the arena, and there's a busy intersection zooming down the road. Eddie looks at Diamond Dallas and says, "Your yoga ain't gonna help you here, buddy," and throws him into the intersection, where we don't see what happened. All we see is Eddie going, "Ooh, that looked pretty ugly." Ooh. And then says, "Yuji, I'm coming for your ass." So, episode 100. And then about that fantastic heat and decent wrestling, Sting defeated the Big Show in 12:51 by submission with the Scorpion Deathlock after Randy Savage distracted the Big Show. They didn't click at all. That's okay. Got a 76. After that match, Sting grabs the microphone. He's going to talk. Big Show and Randy Savage are fighting in the back, and Sting goes, "Savage! Big Show! You should change the next segment." "Savage! Big Show! I don't know if you saw it right there, but I won the match. I tapped out the #1 contender. And because I did that, I think it's time I get back where I belong, and that's in the title picture. How about this, Randy? You pride yourself on being a fighting champion. You say you would fight anybody. You've beaten the best, but you haven't beaten Sting. So how about this? We make it a triple threat match. The Big Show versus Randy Savage versus Sting for the WCW Championship." Big Show is like, "No, absolutely not. That's a big no." And Randy Savage says, "Oh, yeah. You want a triple threat, Sting? I'm the champion. I'll make that decision, and I'll fight anybody. You want a triple threat match? Oh, yeah. We'll do it. Randy Savage, Big Show, Sting, triple threat match. Halloween Havoc." And that's how we close the show.
Close.
With an 84. You beat me this week, but that's okay. I really think if I would have swapped out a couple of those pre-show matches for the Breakfast Club segments, I probably would have done better. But you know what? That's okay. We increased our popularity in 16 regions.
That's it? Wow.
That's it.
You suck.
Oh, man. All right, everybody. Well, my feelings are hurt yet again. Make sure you fill that application out. Become Jmack's best friend and get verbally eviscerated like I do every single day. And while you're filling out that application, also hit that like button and subscribe. And let me know what you want. Let me know down below what you thought of the episode. And with that being said, fuck the Revival.
And Cody Rhodes.